Okay, sorry about that, guys. We're back. Hopefully, you can see us, you can hear us, you can feel us, and maybe even smell us. Sorry about the technical difficulties. I don't know what's gone on there. Please forgive us.
The stream got the tap on the shoulder. But we brushed it off.
Yeah, my apologies, guys. As I say. Oh dear. So I mean, I couldn't hear the audio or anything. So I'll vote again. Yeah, thank you, Cenoid. Right, let's go, Roly Mania. And hello again. Yeah, we're back again, guys. So yeah, it was just basically a recap. Yeah, I can hear Red's inflamed liver. Roly Mania. James here, five. What's up? Yeah, well, hopefully, James, you missed that. So slight technical. Well, if it's anything to do with me, guys, it's always a slight technical problem. So, but I'm thank God you're 3-2-1 back in the room, Chili Badger. Oh dear, I bet this is being clipped. Oh, this is going to be shown for a week or so, isn't it, on the other channel? So. Yeah, I was just saying, guys, just to recap on the WatchPro 2024. As I say, Tim turned a disaster into, I think, a successful UK stream covering the WatchPro event. Absolutely amazing. And these two guys that are here with me, Red dropping everything, as I said before, to catch a flight over to be with Tim, and also Alex. As I say, wasn't expected to be involved that quick, to be honest. I mean, I think you was by Tim's side as well for the all was it 4 days, Alex? You was with Tim?
Yeah, so from Thursday onwards. So Wednesday he contacted me at about 10:30 in the morning saying, something's happened. Elton hasn't turned up to pick me up from Shannon Airport. And I said, "You're right there, Shred. You got there's your sinuses playing up there, my friend." I said to him, "Do not, under any circumstances, fly to the UK," because he was suggesting coming over. I said, "Give it, wait until you know for certain." And then before I know it, he's booked flights, he's booked a hotel, and he's coming over. So. It was that was about 2:30 in the afternoon when he said that he'd booked the flights, and he'd confirmed that he had a hotel. Me and Moltred were trying to sort out accommodation for him in case he hadn't been able to, but it looks like he was able to. Obviously, he was. And then before we know it, he tips up. I offered to pick him up from the airport, but our Tim likes likes trains. He likes the underground and stuff like that, so he loves to use the trains. And I said, well, use the Elizabeth line, because that will take you straight from Heathrow to Tottenham Court Road where the hotel was. And he was amazed just by how seamless it was. It must have been one of those rare days where it was working, and he was in town in next to no time. So he was amazed. He was going to go Heathrow Express. I said, don't do any of that malarkey. Just get yourself on the Elizabeth line. Any problems, call me. I'll come and meet you and pick you up. But it was when he arrived, I was already coming out of London, and then I sort of dropped off my wife at home, and then I turned around and went back into London to meet him up. He told me not to bother, and I said, no, you've had a bit of, as by your standards, you've had a bit of a bad day. Seeing a friendly face, having a drink, maybe having some food might cheer him up. And I like to think that I got him started on the fish and chips diet.
Just what he needs, too. Just what he needs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but not for the whole weekend, though, Alex. Not for the whole weekend. Fish and chips. That's what we lived on, wasn't it? Fish and chips.
Well, he had fish and chips on the Thursday, Friday,
Saturday,
and the Saturday he wasn't going to have fish and chips because we'd gone to a sort of like garlic restaurant, whatever. And I said, we'd go to the Lanesborough, and I ordered him fish and chips without him realizing it. So you're having fish and chips 3 days on the trot, my friend. I don't care what. So, and he enjoyed it. So yeah, it was a busy weekend. I have to say thank you, Red, and thank you, the Watch Apprentice, for stepping in, because I couldn't keep up with the pace, so to speak. So it was good that either one of us or both of us or all three of us was there and sort of doing it in shifts, sharing the load a little bit. So
yeah, we just all rallied round. As I say, on the Friday, I had an appointment on Friday, but I sort of like managed to reschedule and to get into town, not just to meet Tim. I didn't have a ticket for the Friday, but I arranged. Well, not arranged, but I knew JMB was going to be there, so I arranged to meet JMB. Which such a fantastic guy. So we actually met in the London Hotel when we went to just outside to the All Bar One, give All Bar One a shout, and had a couple of drinks while the boys were doing the business inside the WatchPro event, which was the VIP, I believe, on Friday.
Yes.
And yeah, sorry, go on, mate.
Yeah, so Friday was the sort of VIP preview media sort of day, up until about 2:30 or so. And then in the afternoon was when people could come in and join for the rest of the day. But the preview, the media part of it was pre-2:30, from 10 o'clock to 2:30. And I think that was really a really good opportunity for Tim to have a little bit of uninterrupted time with the people demonstrating their wares without having too many people, and just sort of getting up to speed with what was going on in that particular place. So it was good. It was all good. And shout out to D Time Love as well, and Alex Foti. D Time was able to arrange a ticket for me, so I have to declare that for the purposes of honesty. So I really appreciated it, and I didn't get to have coffees or lunch with D Time Love and Alex Foti. I'm really sorry, guys. I've reached out to D. I owe those guys a coffee and a lunch or something or other. So we'll make up for it.
You got Spencer's ticket?
Yeah.
You got Spencer's ticket, see you did?
Did I? Oh, okay. Oh dear God, I'm sorry.
Yeah, the time I was listening, because we don't get that far with Alex anyway, having lunch and yeah.
Well, look, it was the Greek cohort, so it's a niche within a niche within a niche of the watch community.
He told me that it was a close run thing between you and T and Tickers, to get that ticket. You only marginally squeezed, you only marginally got it there. So you did,
Oh dear. Well,
there you go.
Well, sometimes I win, sometimes I lose. Brody Mania, link for Kojak's loose leaf tea. Yeah, okay, Brody. You obviously were watching last night's stream, so yeah.
And this is from JD via Kojak, because your wife said no.
I
think actually, Phil, you and Tim you had media tickets, didn't you?
Yeah, because we just went down. We went down early and just got in under the media stuff. So we got the breakfast and the little sort of talk by the name of the watch company escapes me all of a sudden, but it was good. And then there was a bit of free time then, or there was a bit of time then to just sort of hit a couple of brands without any sort of big crowds there, which was good.
Yeah, just want to give a shout out to Marco, Mr. G. Thank you for being in the chat, guys. Much appreciated. James Advisor, Goldfinger, 0808. Good to be here. And Stockholm Publishing. Oh, first time I've heard that name before. Stockholm Publishing. So
Goldfinger sent me a picture a video of something that he just took delivery of. Absolutely amazing looking, so it is. It's not a watch, but it's amazing looking.
Yeah, guys. So it was a pleasure meeting JMB. As I say, I never had a ticket for Friday, but we stayed in All Bar One, and Tim and Phil come and joined us. And then you went back in. You went back in for a little while just to cover a little bit more. Unfortunately, JMB couldn't stay, but he gifted Tim with 2 boxes of cigars, which is absolutely amazing. JMB had to shoot off because he was flying out to Milan the next morning. I hope you're if you're in the chat or you see this later on, JMB, I hope you're having a fantastic time, by the way. Yeah, guys, so we ended up going out on the Friday night. I don't know whether the fish and chips lived up to the Thursday night's fish and chips, Alex, but we went to a place called Waxy O'Connor's, wasn't it, Phil?
Yeah, Waxy O'Connor's.
Yeah, it's called Waxy O'Connor's. It was absolutely heaving. We was really lucky to get a table.
It was absolute shit.
Yeah.
It was absolute shit. Sorry, guys.
You didn't like it, did you? You didn't like it?
No, it was just like very average. It was, like I'm a bit. Look, I some people are okay with it, but I like.
He's a snob. That's why. He's a snob. That's why.
Well, wait. Hang on. I can be a snob. I took Tim to a pub on Thursday night. You can't get sort of more in touch with
that was a proper.
people.
Now you're a snob, Alex. Just admit it. Just admit it.
No. It just needs to be decently cooked, and I don't think it's that hard.
It's not.
There's nothing wrong. It was good. It was good pub grub. It wasn't like a restaurant. You got to have levels. See, you're thinking about this 5-star hotel bollocks all the time, like so. Yeah, that's all that's in your mind.
Yeah, I was going to say it's not a Lanesborough fish and chips, is it, Alex? Eh?
Well, no, the Shit Tavern's fish and chips, I think, is a really, really good fish and chips. So that was cheaper than the place we went to on Friday night. So the place we went, the Irish, what did you call it? The
Waxy O'Connor's, yeah.
Waxy O'Connor's. It was cheaper than the Waxy O'Connor's.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm going to say because it was really heaving. I mean, it was a Friday night as well, so you really expect it in the West End by Leicester Square.
A busy bar. You guys need to come to like a proper heaving Irish bar. Where you're in it and you can't actually breathe, like that's heaving. That was empty. That place, if you ask me.
What, like the one that O'Sheen was in Dublin, eh?
Yeah, it's a proper Irish bar. Yeah.
When you end up where you end up nearly having a fight.
Come back.
Oh, come back. Yeah, come back. All is forgiven. Well, it weren't quite them words, was it? But
no.
Anyway, guys, I just want to do. Do you want to do I know Alex has just got his camera off at the moment. Do you want to? What you wearing tonight, Red? Can I do a wristwatch check, please? Wow, there it is. There it is. Yeah, really nice, mate. This is the watch that Red Shovel purchased in New York.
That's right. And
just very quickly, guys, how that come about? We just randomly bumped into a guy, didn't we, Red, at the watch time, and we was talking.
Yeah, he's a guy that lives in New York, but originally from Northern Ireland, and he's a big collector. And I sort of mentioned to him that I was looking a few different sort of bits and bobs, and he said he would try and arrange something for us, and he did. So very good.
So yeah, massive, a fantastic pickup in New York. Alex, can we go to you? Have you got the Maldives watch on, or?
Well, yeah, my ill-gotten gains.
Yes,
the Maldives watch.
Maldives watch.
Wow, look at that.
Look at that.
It actually doesn't look too bad. Actually.
No, it doesn't actually. No, it doesn't. It looked well when he actually took it out in the pub. It looked really dark. It was really dark, wasn't it?
It was so dark.
So you really couldn't get a good view of it. But no, it's not a bad looking watch.
It had a green strap on it, but it came. It comes with another. So it had the same color strap as the dial, which actually doesn't look too bad on it. But I swapped it over for the black rubber strap.
Are they Arabic numerals, Alex?
Yes, they are.
Wow. Okay.
The company that does this is based in Dubai or one of the AED countries. So yeah.
Well, congratulations, mate! And that was your prize, wasn't it, for the movie night competition?
You better believe it.
Yeah,
There you go.
I just think you should get a life, to be honest with you. But
it's true. I'm not going to dispute that. And I'm also wearing. It's a bit of a dupe, actually. It's Armaf Club de Nuit Millstone or Milestone. It's meant to be a dupe of Creed's Millesime Imperial, but it's about 1/10 of the price. And it's actually a lot of the frag heads who know about this stuff rate this above the Creed original.
That looks like something that a black rapper should be wearing. So there's just just judging by the bottle there, you know.
Yeah, well, all of their Club de Nuit fragrances come in this style bottle, but they just come in like the Creeds do. They all come in the same style bottle, but different coloured or different treatments. So this one is really sort of a lovely fragrance. Doesn't last long, but neither does the Creed equivalent. So
yeah, and what price is that, Alec? What sort of price is that?
I'm going to say £35, I think.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not
bad. Maybe someone in the chat will probably be able to confirm that. But they do some which are sort of a lot cheaper. And if you think about how much the Millesime Imperial costs, I think it's over 300 or so pounds, maybe £250. So for a fraction of the price, it's a good way to just see, is it something that you like? And then if you want to get the real thing, get the real thing. But this is just
you know what's really put me off Creed nowadays? You know what's really put me off it? It's the fact that you can buy it now in Argos.
I thought you were going to say because Oshin is buying it, so that's pretty rough, is it?
No, it's the fact you can buy it in Argos. It's taken the sort of premium feel from it. So
can I just speaking of Oshin, he said some lovely things. Before he said some not so lovely things. Yeah. But he,
when was that?
Thursday night, I think it was. So he said some lovely things. I really appreciated everything he said. And he mentioned everybody in the UK watch community come together. But he called me out a couple of times, and I feel really bad because on last night's Tim stream, which I was on, I fell asleep. I did a red shovel. I fell asleep, and then Oshin had jumped on for about an hour or so, and I completely missed him. And then I sort of woke up towards the end of the stream. So I didn't that
was the debate, wasn't it, about the tech dubious or whatever it was, or.
Yeah. So, circular logic tends to send me to sleep, so I was heavily sedated after listening to that. So if Oshin is listening, I apologize, brother. I wanted to just say thank you very much for your kind words, and I hope you're well. And also, his mother is on the road to recovery because I think she was not too well. She had taken a fall or something like that.
Oh wow! Well, I wish her a speedy recovery.
Yeah, absolutely.
On behalf of the community, I do. Also, a big shout out to James Hess. I did reach out to James. Unfortunately, he has the flu, so he was unable to join us tonight. But hopefully, James, if you're watching or you'll catch the stream later, you'll join us next week. I really look forward to seeing you back, and I'm sure the chat will agree with us that you've been missed, my friend, and speedy recovery, James Hess. Speedy recovery. Just a super chat, guys, from Apes. Thank you very much indeed, sir. £4.99. TWA, Alex, Morfred, and Red are top people. Thank you so much, sir. It's much appreciated. Thank you so much, guys. And if you wouldn't mind giving us the thumbs up if you haven't already done, and if you haven't subscribed, it does really help us, and obviously helps Tim as well. That's what we're here for, to support Tim and to try and bring you some good content without any interruptions. But
we're way past that.
We're moved on. We're way past that and moving on. So
Maltred, I was actually with Maltred earlier on. That's why I was a bit late coming back because
well, if Alan's watching, my apologies, Alan. I had to shoot off early, my friend. I couldn't. I had to shoot off to Greenwich and. Oh, he's in the chat. There he is. He's here. There's Alan. Look, he's in the chat. He's in iPod. He's on the paddle. But no, my apologies, Alan. I'd love to admit you, but I did have an arrangement that I just couldn't cancel. So
So yeah, he's actually at a concert tonight. So I said, look, he came down early. I met up with him and his family, and he's obviously enjoying himself. So
what is it? Was Spice Girls reunion or something? Or
I don't know. It's some Italian pop singer or something or other. So it's in London somewhere. But I won't disclose the location just in case someone is stalking him. Like in the Shepherd's Bush area. Anyway, so
Come on.
so
oh no, yes, yeah. It could only be maybe the Apollo.
Stalker ever.
It's the Apollo.
Anyway, but it was good fun. We had that exclusive. For one night only. It was the cigar lounge in Hyde Park, the Al Fresco Hyde Park Cigar Club. Unique, never to be repeated again. And we've already closed it down. So sorry, guys. That's a one-off. But it was just very funny. As soon as we got in, they locked us in. And I just had this vision that we'd be sort of like stuck there until the middle of the day or something. But that was good.
Yeah, Versace boys, Spice Girls, come back. Guys, just very quickly, I've just got on my my boring GMT Master 2.
Sorry. Yeah.
That's okay, no problem. And just very quickly, Alex, I thought that lime green strap went better, to be honest.
Yeah,
I thought it looked better than that black strap, personally.
Well, I'm gonna I'll just put myself on mute. I'll go and get the strap and swap it off, and people in the chat can let me know what it looks like.
Yeah, I know Ray just made a comment about he's just swapped out a watch for his black strap. So, yeah. But my opinion, I just like the lime green strap. I think it just does the dial face better. It matches the dial face as well,
Yeah, I don't think there's a right or wrong reason. I mean, listen, the day I take advice from the watch apprentice about watch straps, bearing in mind he had that fantastic orange strap on his Cartier Santos.
That was good. That orange strap worked well. I thought
it's gone. Orange strap, come back.
It's still here. It's still here. I took some stick over that, boys. I took some real stick over that. Yeah, I had to. I bowed down to the negativity on that orange strap, and I put it back on the leather. So
I'll be back in a minute, guys.
Okay, mate. But while we're here, guys, I've got to tell you a big shout out to Mrs. Cheeky Winders. She won the raffle, the eBay raffle, didn't she, Red?
Yeah, she won that lovely Omega watch. Oh, beautiful.
Was it gold? I don't know because I left.
I think it was. Yeah, I think it was.
I don't suppose you know the model, do you? What it was?
No, I don't actually.
Okay.
I don't actually.
If Cheeky Winders is still in the chat, he was earlier, but he's had to go. He as I say, he's not. He has to catch up on the stream on a Monday because he's has other things on. So, but perhaps next week, if he's in the chat, he could tell us what the model was that he made. And I had to shoot off, so I wasn't there to see her win it. But as I say, it was lovely to meet Cheeky Winders and Mrs. Cheeky Winders. Really, really lovely couple. Just very quickly, guys. Marco, $2 super chat. Hello, Gov. Some great chaps here. Thank you, Marco. And as I say, thanks for being here, Dodger. Thank you for being here, my friend. I think I've said hello to Chili, and Matt H is in the chat as well. Thank you for being here, my friends. Much appreciated. What shall I look at? I'll tell you what, guys. Let me share you with this. Let's have a quick look at this before Alex comes back. And tell me what you think of the new. What's your thoughts on the new Bel Canto?
Was this a new one?
This is the new Bel Canto. Guys, look, I'm going to run it quickly. I won't say quickly. It's about 4 minutes long. So with your permission, oh, wait a minute. Where is it? It's here somewhere. It's a video.
And I'm back. Oh, you're talking about...
Oh, you're back. Okay. Oh, well, I was going to show a quick video, Alex, but...
Yeah, go on.
No. But these are the colours, and I look at that Guilloche on that dial. But just quickly, guys, here we go. These are the 4 colours of the Bel Canto. But absolutely love this watch. Really, really lovely. I think that that watch face now really just finishes it for me. I think the other one, the other Bel Canto, albeit very nice, I think it just needed this watch face. I think this would have took it to another level. If you know, they're calling this Act 2, but as I say, if this was on Act 1, I think this would have took the Bel Canto to another level. Love the numerals. I love the dial. It's absolutely. Oh, leave. No, cancel. Come back. Where am I? Here we go. Sorry. Let's go back to it. Yeah. So for me, this really sets it off. I think it's an absolutely amazing watch. This.
What does the Bel Canto mean to me?
Just very quickly, guys.
The spirit of a company always translates in the product.
Signifies a transformation in many ways. When it launched, we knew it was going to be good, but we didn't know quite how good. But it took on a life of its own, really. Something remarkable had happened for the business. The story of Bel Canto, it's really a story of 4 young men: Adrian Bookman, Will Brackfield, Frank Stelzer, Jörg Bader Jr. The story from that moment has been of 2 rather older men. So, so I eventually did the numbers on a flip chart, what did I think? And that was clear. I think we could sell maybe 5,000 of these a year, or is it possible?
Leave it with me, I'm gonna work on that.
There are 2 manufacturing processes that separate the Bel Canto from any other watch we've ever done and many watches that are out there. One is the CNCing of the platine, the bridges, the hammer. The other is the hand polishing of most of those elements. And the original manufacturers, they neither had probably the capacity, they probably didn't even believe that it was possible. And so Jörg had to find alternative suppliers.
Well, I'm the CEO of Paluzzo. I run in this company since 2002. So we're producing the flat parts for the movement, and we do production in milling, drilling, EDM, grinding. I saw a chance for Paluzzo to be a part of this great idea, to make like a revolution in watch industry.
If we're talking about state-of-the-art machining at Paluzzo, at APJ, we're talking about the human interface between the hand and the component.
Alors, chez APJ, on fait tout ce qui est terminaison horlogère. Alors, la complicité de la Bel Canto, toutes ces pièces qui sont uniques à son genre, nous, on essaye de les rendre les plus belles possibles. C'est quelque chose qui est visuel. Et on fait tout notre métier pour que ça soit le plus beau possible.
We've now got on Bel Canto to that sort of semi-industrialized place which Jörg and I had always wanted us to be in, where it's become this well-oiled machine.
We always believe that Bel Canto is a classical complication. So for us, it was always clear that at one point the classic has to be made.
To do this classic watch, we felt more confidence.
You've got the guilloche effect, which is unusual in itself because we've not gone down the classic route here.
These dials we're actually using, done on these femto lasers, they're incredible because they emit a light and a life that makes the dial so attractive.
It's a slightly modified case to allow us to have a more domed crystal. You've got the time-telling dial as well, it's Roman numerals. And unlike the original where in the hands we had the loom, these are unloomed. Just feels like it's a different beast.
Now in the new Bel Canto, I think we really made it. We really made a huge step from the first Bel Canto to now.
Chaque heure, elle sonne, ça la rend de plus en plus unique par rapport à ce modèle de montre.
You can't appreciate this watch until you actually wear it and own it. You know, you get the beautiful hourly interruption to your work schedule. Such a wonderful pleasure.
And it has not to do with money, it has to do with setting an example, with bringing something forward that can carry that flame to the next stage.
Belcanto itself is only the start. As we start the next 20 years, it really is as exciting, if not more exciting, than the first 20 years.
What's your thoughts, Alex, of the new Belcanto?
I think they addressed some of the issues with the first version. I think the dial, the first version, didn't sort of match the sort of classic design of the watch that they're trying to achieve. So I think they have addressed some of those issues. The guilloche dial, ever since they did the 12, I was thinking, oh, I wish they'd done something special like that with the dial on the Belcanto. The Belcanto, that ring, it just puts a smile on your face when you hear it, because you don't hear it's not too loud. You can hear it. Nobody else can really hear it, and it's just like a pleasant reminder of the passage of time throughout the day. So I think it was a great evolution, shall we say? The font on the Roman numerals maybe a little bit too classic, because it's a little bit of a mixture between classic and new. I don't think anyone should really be buying this on the bracelet. I just think that this is a dress watch. It should be on a leather strap. I think it just elongates the case a little bit too much with the watch. I don't think the bracelet, it justifies, it's not as nice as the rest of the watch. So I think for £3,500, which is the same price as the original Belcanto, so I don't think it's changed that much, if at all. Get it on a nice leather strap. I think that's I think that's a really good option, and I'm now having second thoughts about whether I should go for one of these.
Yeah, I just think this dial this is complete for me now. I know you've got the original Belcanto, Alex.
Yeah.
But when I see the guilloche on these dials now, and all right, the different colours, but I just think it's finished now. I don't think there's much more. I know they've added the Roman numerals to the actual watch face, the small watch face, but I just think now this Belcanto is finished, and I think there's not much more they can add to make this even better. So no, this for me, this Christopher Ward Belcanto, I think they call it the Act 2, or it might be a little gimmick, but the Act 2, I think this is the finished article. I think it's absolutely stunning. I really do.
Well, they call it the classic.
Oh,
So
sorry. Okay.
So they did say Act 2. This is the second act of the Belcanto, but the actual model name is Belcanto Classic. So it looks like they'll still continue to do the original one. And for those that want something a little bit more, because it's sort of leaning into that sort of breguet style, I think, with the Roman numerals and stuff like that, and that sort of guilloche, albeit it's a stamped dial, but it has that guilloche effect. I think it is really leaning into that sort of dress watch category there, with a lovely complication. I think anyone who hasn't seen it and is curious about it, I think you've got to just try this in person, get a demonstration. Either try to arrange to go down to Christopher Ward. I'm not sure whether or not, I know Time and Tide are about to open up their London store, and they'll be stocking some independent brands like Denison, for example, is going to be there. A few other ones as well. I'm not sure if Christopher Ward wants to go down that route, where they're going to stay with their direct-to-consumer route. But if you are considering it, you've got a hassle-free 60-day return policy on the watch. As long as you don't damage it, anything like that, anything stupid like that, you've got a 60-day return policy, so you can buy it, try it in the comfort of your own home. If you don't like it, and if it's not your thing, then you can always send it back, and I don't think you've got any cause for concern over there with that particular model. And it has a 5-year warranty as well, which is good.
So I just want to shout out to Muhammad Ali. I met Muhammad on the Friday very briefly.
Yes.
He had a ticket to the Friday event. Yeah, I was with JMB at the time, and Mohammed popped in and just quickly had a quick chat with him. Sorry, I missed you, Muhammad Ali, on the Saturday. And as I said to you before, I had to shoot off, unfortunately. I had a prior engagement, so I couldn't stay for very long. But there'll be other times. There'll be other times, I'm sure, guys. So
Yeah.
I'm sure. I think I said good evening to Dodger earlier on. If not, I do apologise. Good evening, Dodger. Thank you for being here, my friend.
Yes, so
Matt H. I don't think I said hello to Matt H. Sorry, Alex. I just quickly, Matt H. Hi, my friend. Yeah, did you catch the Stockholm Publishings? I hope you caught the price. That was 3,750 on the bracelet of the new bel canto. So, and I forget what the order date was, but it was 2025, wasn't it? Orders or something would be. They start shipping orders in 2025 sometime. I did
Jan 25. They said.
Okay, thank you.
But don't hold it against them if it ends up slipping, because they had production issues with the first generation, and I ended up waiting quite a few months. But I think they've sort of ironed out the supply chain issues that they had with the original one. So I think pre-order now. You can get it sort of towards the end of January, beginning of February. Hopefully, they'll start shipping it out.
Yeah, and also Thomas Burnett. Met Thomas very briefly. As I say, I did try to find Thomas to say goodbye, but I think he was doing his own little thing for his channel, which is the Escapement Show, guys. It's Saturday. I believe it's 11:30. So you want to catch Thomas and his fantastic panel. It's 11:30 this Saturday, called the Escapement Show. Get over there, check it out, guys. Subscribe to Thomas. Absolutely encyclopedia of watches. It's just unbelievable, mind-blowing what the guy knows about watches. And such a sweet heart as well. Such a wonderful person.
It was so lovely to meet so many people. I mean, like, Cheeky Winders came up to me and he said, like, "Oh, you're Kojak," blah, blah, and stuff.
Yeah.
Mentioned, and it was just nice to put a face to the name. It had a great conversation with him. He and his lovely wife spoke to my wife as well, who tipped up on the Saturday as well to try on a watch to see if she would like it, the Denison one with the aventurine dial. So that was good. Oh my God, we got Design Atelier in the chat. Greetings from Aruba.
Yeah, Aruba.
That's amazing. Well done. Thanks for joining us, guys. Didn't Cheeky Winder's wife win the?
We was just talking about that before you come back, Alex. She won. Okay. She won an Amiga, but we were not quite sure which model it was.
It was the Seamaster DeVille. So
was it?
So the Seamaster DeVille is the first generation Seamaster from 1947 to 1965. But they didn't call it the DeVille until after the 1957 Seamaster 300 was released. So I think it puts that between 1960, 1965. So vintage, really gold watch as well. So I wanted to win that watch, but I'm so happy that it went to Cheeky Winder's lovely wife. So I just found a good home there, hopefully.
So just this is hopefully this is the watch that she won. Where are we? One of these. So
something very similar. So it was like it was
similar to this one, maybe. Yeah,
similar to that one. Yeah.
But as I say, I wasn't there to, unfortunately, wasn't there to see her win it and pick it up. But congratulations, really, it really was well deserved. So let's come back.
Yeah.
So, what was Alex? If I can ask you, I know in the chat that you sent me in our WhatsApp group, you asked me to go back to look at Denison, didn't you, for Lana Nova? So,
correct.
Was that your choice, or was that Mrs. Kojak's choice?
So she was really interested in either the Tiger's Eye or the Aventurine version,
Right.
because they're the only ones that ever got a gold PVD coating, and she has an allergy to I feel like I say this every week now. She has an allergy to stainless steel, so I thought she wanted something just to have a little bit more sort of jewel-like, shall we say, watch to have just for a bit of fun. And she came in to try it on, and I think she was torn between the two. And I think she's going to go with the Midnight Aventurine in gold PVD watch. And if you order it from the website, guys, just check out to see, because I think you might be able to order it with different color straps if you want.
Is it this one, Alex?
Yeah, I think it's that one. Yeah, so they are. Will just should take about 5 days to arrive once she's placed the order, because they didn't have any watches to sell there. But they're also selling. They'll be selling these watches at the new Time and Tide store in London.
Alex, it's worth a little note because I'm sure he said to me, these look like they're retailing at 540. Did I see
545? Yeah,
545. I'm sure he said to me when I asked him the price, he said they were 480. So whether there was a WatchPro, although they weren't for sale there, I think if you placed an order with them at the show, I'm sure he said to me they were 480.
Okay, well, I'll reach
I'm
out
just
to
asking if it's worth putting it in an email that, at the show, I do believe that the price was 480.
Okay.
It's worth a try.
Well, definitely, yeah, exactly. So that's why I was asking to see if there was a sort of a show special, because some of the brands were actually doing discounts on some of the watches.
I think there was, Alex. There was a discount on that one actually.
Right.
As far as I
Okay.
remember, there was on the day. You could nearly all the brands, if you asked them on the day and if you were prepared to buy, they were all, they're always going to do a good price for you.
Well, thanks very much for that. I appreciate that. I can put that towards the new watch fund, or I don't have to pay so much for it. We have from Senor, the great supporter of the channel, it's gifted 5 memberships to the watch community.
Thank you, Senor.
Thank you so much.
And Alex got one. Alex got one of them yourself. It's tragic if you're not even a member of your.
Am I not a member? Oh,
no.
Why am I?
You
why
got
would I
one
pay?
of the free ones, Mr. Ghost, Andreas, Taskun, and our good friend Jamie Opulence got one as well.
Oh,
Jamie. And he's not. Is he in the chat? I haven't seen Jamie in the chat. Yes, Thomas is in the chat. Hello, Thomas. Good to see you, my friend. As I say, I do apologise. I didn't say hello to you on Saturday. But I hope you enjoyed the show. I've been watching your snippets on, what is it? God, what's it called? I forget what it's called now. Anyway, it's slipped my mind.
The Escapement channel.
No, he's been put up on, he's been posting some, what's it called, for Christ's sake? What's the... Instagram. Thank you. Thank you. Right. Instagram. Yeah. So, yeah. But, guys, I just go on. Sorry.
No, I was going to say there was also a comment from not Jamie Opulence, but James the Advisor. We have here Kojak Watch Apprentice. Not you, Red, apparently. Do you have a new appreciation for what Tim does? It's incredible. He is a machine. He is the Energizer Bunny. I don't have a new appreciation for what he does, because I was with him at Watches and Wonder, which was like 10-hour, 11-hour, 12-hour days for 3, 4, 5 days on the trot. So there was no question about how much effort he goes to sort of provide watch-related content. So thank you very much for that comment. Sorry, Steve.
No. I was going to say, James, I've said it in the past, and I'm sure I said it on the machine on the stream. Tim is a machine. He really is a machine. I just don't know how he does it. Or was it? I think what was it? Friday or Saturday? Was it 9 hours he was doing the stream for? He was. You got a cold, Alex. You got a cold. Be careful, mate. You might be coming down with something.
Not as much. Not as much as Elton now, but anyway. Oh.
Whoop, slip of the tongue, slip of the tongue.
I hope Elton is okay. Look, I know we're all we're doing. We have a little joke. We're just ribbing each other a little bit. So, Elton, I hope you're doing well, there, brother. You asked me to go and change the strap, by the way, on the watch, and
much better.
I've done that.
Stay there, stay there. Let's get rid of that chat. Sorry. Yeah, I think that's a much better strap. I think it's for me anyway. But what do I know? Having an orange strap on a Cartier Santos. So
yeah. And we have a super chat from none other than Happy Meal.
Happy Meal.
Take it down. Take it down. Take it
No.
down.
To the heroes who saved our Timmy. Cheers, gentlemen. We love red. We do love a bit of red. Thank you very much, Happy Meal. It's good to see you there.
Never to be seen again. Happy Meal. Bye bye.
Oh,
bye, Happy Meal.
No.
Bye bye, Happy Meal.
Oh no.
Never to be seen again.
Right, guys. Sorry, I was going to say. So, for you, Alex, what was your? You know, I know you was you're there for the 4 days. But what were your highlights of the watches? Any particular watch that caught your eye? Any particular brand?
The highlight of the 4 days was seeing Timmy go through security out of my country. That was the best thing. To see him leave, bye Tim. I didn't get the chance to see as many watches as I wanted because just got so involved with all the sort of toing and froing. I was shuttling back and forth and trying to sort things out. What I did see, Denison, it was an opportunity for me to get up close and personal with those watches. The MB&F. And we mentioned there was an exclusive that they not only were they doing a lottery on the MB&F, they had the second version of the MB&F Mad 1 or the 1.5, which is a slimmer case. But if you won the lottery to buy it, they were running a lottery for the show. If you won it, you had the option of either having the Mad 1 or the Mad 2, the yet to be released Mad 2. So who knows what that will look like. So that was exciting. And Zinn watches. Shout out to our friends Kleiner Hund, who has a Zinn of his own. I spent a lot of time at the Zinn store checking out their wares and just really appreciating their sort of real craftsmanship in those the ultimate tool watches, I think, in the industry.
Did you manage to see Thomas's Mad 1? He was wearing it.
Yes, he was quite a few people. He had the Clover one, didn't he? So congratulations to Thomas Burnett. And there were quite a few other people that had their Mad ones. There was one of the exhibitors there had won the collaboration piece. He'd only had it delivered about a month ago. So quite a few fans of MB&F that were there. So it was good to see them there being represented. Ray, member for 19 months, only here as he thought that James Hess would be on show. Yeah, we did a bit of a bait and switch. So he's not wearing underwear as Back on the Rock. It was Dr. Bob, not a real doctor, birthday yesterday. Yes, Dr. Bob.
Yeah, happy birthday, Dr. Bob.
Happy
belated birthday. Sorry, missed that.
Hope that you're well. And yes, that's great. Yes, well, as Steve mentioned, James has got the man flu. Who's actually got the flu, so he's not able to come on.
Hopefully,
James,
we'll see him next week, Ray. So
absolutely.
I asked you earlier. I know. Sorry.
No, you asked me what watches I enjoyed looking. I looked like some of the vintage ones as well. And I liked that some of the cheaper end of the market, they had these modular watch designs. So you could either change the bezel and the strap while still maintaining the same case. It looked like a Richard Mille. And opposite, there was a French manufacturer. Forgive me, the name escapes me. They had the movement was in self-enclosed in movement, and you could change the case and the strap as well. And that's a Solita movement, but they are also doing a French movement So they're making their own movement, and for very reasonable amounts of money, you can have a watch that you can customize and grow with as your mood and your tastes change. What about you guys?
I've just going to bring up what I thought, and we covered this. I was with Timmy when we covered this, and it was just, I think it was amazing. Sorry, guys, I did have this tab, but
Well, Red, what was yours? Do you want to
I'm
talk
just going to
about
bring it
your
up.
one? Sorry.
My favorite watch in the whole show was one by a company called HDT, which is
Yes.
Yes. Did you see this one I'm talking about? It's their tennis watch. One of the guys was wearing I think they call it the chic version, which is a blue dial. This just looked amazing. I think this it looked, as good as a Rolex Explorer.
So HTD, which is horological.
Hold on, I'll just quickly do it, mate. So
yeah, so that's the horological tools department, and I think we found Tim's next watch, because fingers crossed, Timmy will get a piece unique. They had a
pink one.
The pink one with the concave bezel, which was
the Miami Vice. This one?
Well, they haven't released it yet. So they had it in a chronograph, which was a piece unique. But Timmy asked if he could do that one in a time only piece, and Federico, I think the owner of HTD, said absolutely. So you don't ask, you don't get. And a very reasonable price as well. It's only a few hundred or so pounds, I think. It's definitely the cheapest.
I think they're €690. The one that they had there was the blue dial tennis, and the pictures here don't do it justice. When you see it, I was blown away by it. Just the design of the case and the bezel, amazing.
And I think they're based in Florence, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right.
Yeah. So it just gave you that illusion of a lovely normal bezel, but that's because of the reflection that was going on in the convex bezel, guys. And it was just it just played with your mind a little bit. And a really slim case, really slim case.
Yeah, it's down as 37 millimeters, but it wore more like a 40. So it did just with the design of that bezel and the way it is. It was just a really unique design, and that to me was my favorite watch of the whole show.
Bear with me, guys. I'm trying to bring up the watch I liked, and I know I've actually shouted these out many times before. Artilio Wen.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Really nice.
The collection, sorry. Watches. And the guy, I don't know if it was actually Trillium or what, but there was one was I think titanium, which was very, very light. And then he gave us, perhaps Tim or someone could put it in, or Tim maybe put it in the chat. I think it was Trillium, and the difference in weight was go on. Sorry, tantalum. Sorry, but the weight difference was dear, it absolutely really weighed a ton. Weighed an absolute ton. But yeah, and apparently they take. I was speaking to the guy. They take. To do a dial face like this takes approximately 8 hours to do, and the guy designed the Guilloche machine himself. Done all the Guilloche to the watch dials. But for me, these were amazing, and he also put us right. You can see here, guys, that on the screen, I think Tim said, "Oh look, I love the little Greek symbols at the bottom," and he went, "No, they're Chinese. They're Chinese, yeah, they're Chinese." So, but no, this for me was a real big highlight. I love this artillery wear, and as I said, I have showed these before, but
that's a great choice, Stephen. I mean, I remember listening to you.
I'm a sucker for Guilloche. I'm a sucker for Guilloche, and that's why I like the new Bel Canto so much. I think that was a Guys, I just want to go on.
Yeah, I was just going to say, James Advisor, I will not confirm or deny Mrs. Kojak runs the household and tells Kojak when to jump. Okay, I'll confirm. The thing is, she's telling me to jump off the roof. That's the problem, James. Then you're not wrong. She is in charge. And just to confirm, Dr. Bob's nightmare saying, my wife's allergy is most likely down to the nickel content of stainless steel. That is absolutely correct. There was one message from Marco I wanted to highlight. I'm hoping it's a joke, but we'll pass on information. Marco ordered one of the Denizen watches, and then he got a fraud alert. They then called him and cancelled the order, said it was a Chinese suspicious website. Do let us know, Marco, if that is actually the case. I'm sure you're not. You wouldn't lie. But maybe there was something wrong. Maybe you put the wrong web address in there or something or other. But do let us know if there is an issue. Shout out to Cheeky Winders as well. Yeah, lovely to see you again. Yeah, thank you for your kind words, Kojak, and the Watch Apprentice. Right back at you. His roommate is ordering a Denizen. That's correct. Yes, you mentioned that they were ordering it. So thank you very much for that. Tim says, Elton, come back. Come back. Yes. Thank you very much. Sorry, Tim. Sorry, Watch Apprentice. Please.
I wanted to show the guys this Orcos. It's supposed to be I don't know if you guys, it's supposed to have been at WatchPro. I don't remember seeing it actually. I don't know if Red or Kojak, you saw this brand, but it's supposed to be. Let me just run through this little. So it's not very long, guys. Just a few seconds. Yeah, and what they are, it's just a watch lock clasp, and I think there's made particularly for Rolexes, and that is like a little key on the side here. This is like a little key. When you actually take it out, it actually locks the clasp, so it can't be undone. So
yes, I did see that. What happens if you lose the key?
Well, yeah, there is that to it. There is that to it, Red. Do you think this is maybe at least a start to? But you know what makes me, what worries me? I mean, they wouldn't worry about a key; they'd just rip it off the wrist anyway, wouldn't they?
Yeah,
that's what really worries me.
Pointless product. This is pointless. Why? This is
well.
Pointless.
Whether it's, I'd like to think it's not a gimmick. They're trying maybe just to stem the theft in watches, but these bracelets, I believe, are only made for Rolex at the moment. Whether they'd be available for other brands in the future, I'm not quite sure. Is it a step in the right direction? I'm not sure, but it you know what, I would say just better than nothing. But
if someone wants to steal your watch, if someone really wants to steal your watch,
yeah,
they'll break it off. They'll
yeah,
break it off your wrist, or they'll just chop your hand off.
Yeah,
so it's this is one of these things in life that this is a pointless product.
Yeah, well, I thought that, but as I say, I just thought I had to show this, as I say, because maybe it's a step in the right direction or a step in the wrong direction. I don't know, but as I said, and you said just now, Red, if someone wanted your watch, they wouldn't worry, would they? They wouldn't worry how they got it.
No, don't worry. They'll just rip it off your. They're more likely to break this, like the strap at the lugs there. They'll just get it off your wrist like in some fashion.
Yeah. Yeah, and I just wanted to very quickly for Mrs. Cheeky Winders, because I think she was looking. I'm not sure if she's looking now. She's won that Omega, but she was looking at purchasing or looking at a Cartier. I think it was a Cartier tank. And I said to her as she looked at the Frank Mullers, and I just wanted to show her, if she catches up on this stream, this is the Long Island Frank Muller. I think they're very nice watches, personally. So this is the Long Island, different designs, really, really nice. And so that's for, there's one more I wanted to show her, the new models, ladies collection. Here we go. It's the, again, not this one, sorry. This one. This is really similar to the Cartier. So, you know, if just very quickly, if you have a look at the Frank Mullers, I think they're very, very classy watch as well. As I say, yeah. So that's for Mrs. Cheeky Winders. So,
can I just say something, Steve? Do you remember?
Yep.
I think Marco had made a comment there about the Denison website.
Denison, okay,
yeah.
let's go back. Let's have a look.
You see, just dependent on how you click through to that, right? And go into the shopping cart. That particular style of shopping cart, I've seen that many times before, used in various Instagram things and Facebook things. Depending on how you click through to it, and depending on what sort of ad blockers you have on your computer, combined with your credit card, can sometimes throw up a error message, you know, to say that it's from somewhere else where it's really not. It's just one of those. It's whatever sort of shopping cart that they're using sometimes can throw up you know, an error, and you think it's, you know, and you think it's not what it should be, but it actually is. So just sometimes go into it in a different way, or just use the Apple Pay or the Google Pay if you can, which is much better.
So was just come back. Was see if it's back here now. I just lost Denison. See if it's back. I just done.
Well, we
clicked-
talked about it. Yeah,
Yeah,
we talked
I
about
click
it.
through the various things sometimes that are advertised on Instagram and, you know, and on Facebook, you know, and on TikTok as well, and they often bring up that sort of style of shopping cart. And sometimes if you go to make the purchase, it gets flagged up by your bank or by your credit card company as a potential scam. But as long as you know the actual vendor, it'll be fine. There's lots of those Instagram things and TikTok things are scams, but it's just sometimes how you sort of go into these websites, whether it be various social media links or sort of like voucher codes. Sometimes it just sort of like flicks it up, you know, and your bank thinks that you're being scammed.
We have a $2 super chat from Dr. Bob's Nightmare. Happy birthday, belated happy birthday. Merde, a French movement. Sorry for that French accent. This is regarding to the brand I was talking about, which is Hedged. I can bring it up if you want. Let's just do that quickly. Share screen, Hedged, make your version. There we go. And these are all sort of essentially, you could just get any case you want, and you can just put the movement from one watch to the other. There you go there. So you can sort of create your own, and it has a design studio there. So for about, I think it's 2,500 Swiss francs or euros, I'm not entirely sure. You can go in there and you've got all these different combinations of capsules, cases, and bracelets, as well as various other options as well. So let's do a Mirage Pearl. Let's put it in a dive watch bezel. Well, that's a bi-directional bezel and a strap there. Then you can see it's there for over 3,000 euros. But the fact is, If you get tired of the case, you could just buy the cases separate. You can buy them individually, so you can convert it from a sports watch into more of a dress watch. And they even have some quite sort of futuristic looking ones, like a square watch. Oh, I like a square watch, as we all know. Or sort of like an angular tonneau sort of shaped case. So it doesn't go to waste. So it's something that you can grow with as your taste in watches changes. Right. Thank you for the super chat, by the way, Dr. Bogdan.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Boggs. Much appreciated. Thank you very much indeed.
Yeah.
Another. This is another company that caught my eye, and I still to this day don't know how to pronounce this name. It's BA11 Ballard. Is it Ballard, or it's supposed to be Ballard or whatever? I don't know. It's BA11OD. But this particular watch caught my eye, and it really looks quite nice in the flesh when you look at it close. And this one. It's just
this
all
is
black.
really nice. This is really
That was
nice.
really nice, guys. And I know it's 5,280, but it's a tourbillon. So, I'll say it is a tourbillon, but that's where the 5,280 comes in. But the rest of the but this particular one, it's just completely black, silver hands and the tourbillon. And I just thought this was just, it really stood out for me. This was really a lovely looking dress watch. It just simplicity. Just simplicity. Nothing really fancy in the dial. Just lovely looking watch. Just want to go back a minute. This one, guys. This was amazing. This really. I'm just going to highlight this. See if I can go bigger. Right. You see, this is extended now. This is extended. Okay. So when this is the hour hand. So when the hour hand starts to go to the 1, it starts to fold and it folds in. I don't know how to explain, but it just folds in like an arm. It completely folds in. So it goes 1, 2, 3. When it comes down to the 4, it then extends again. And then it folds for 5, 6, 7, 8, and then it extends to 8, and then it folds again. And it just absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. I just thought it was absolutely amazing when he demonstrated it to me and Tim. And this was I won't say the highlight, but just incredible craftsmanship and the way that they come out with these ideas. I mean, that looks guy. That's 2,280. And I don't think that's a bad price, to be honest with you. But and as I say, when he explained it to us and when he actually showed us how it did it and how it folded and it released, extended, folded and released and extended, it was just absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. So that was another brand that really caught my eye as well. There was just them two really that I say, just them two that really caught my eye, and I think the rest might be. So I do a chronograph on the end here, but they were the two that stood out for me. So and when I learn how to pronounce that, mate, I'll share it with you. But until now, I haven't got a clue how to pronounce it. So guys, we've been going for just over an hour and 8 minutes. If there's anything in the chat, if you want to.
Well, yeah, I just wanted to
questions.
actually. I don't know if we can actually see this in motion. Hang on, let me see if I can.
Just very quickly, Dingo Dave saying TWA, you caught my eye. Love you too, mate. Love you too.
Someone in the chat was asking about Design Atelier's next watch.
All right.
He's put a link in the chat. I've actually got it queued up. If you guys want to see it, we can put it on.
Yeah, sure. By all means, bring it up. Bring it up, Alex. Bring it up.
Okay.
Pull it up, Alex. Pull it up.
Pull it up.
Hang on. There we go. Right. Present screen share. Where is it? There we go. Right, let's do this. I'll just press play.
And that's the name, Quadras.
Quadras, yes. Let me just bring up. So that's
another
supposedly
square watch. Jeez.
Yes, for the win.
No, this seems to be the season now for square watches. This is terrible. Just because some little company called Patek.
Could you bring it back out,
decides to
Alex,
do a
please?
square
I was
watch
just
every
looking at that
day.
bracelet. Quick change and
Yes. Sorry, I thought. Bring it back up. I'll just scooch it back a bit. So I was just going to put the noise on there.
yeah, quick change.
Look at that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that how you take a link out? You just
Yeah. You
That
just
is
press the button.
that's
really
amazing.
good. That's
That's
really good.
amazing.
All they have to do now is make the case round, and it's a fine watch. So it is.
That's ingenious, Red. You've got to say that. That's
It
ingenious.
is. The bracelet is ingenious. All I'm saying is all I need to do is make a round watch case, and it's a winner. Winner, chicken dinner.
Yeah, but the trouble is when you're designing these things, when these guys are most probably designing, see, I'm not saying that Patek don't take their time in designing, by no means. But when these guys are designing things, you know, I would say it's years in the designing and making. And you know, when they come up with the idea of a square watch face and they run with that, they don't know what's going to come out in the future. They really don't. They're just going with their own design. I got to be honest, that bracelet is just ingenious, absolutely ingenious. Especially the way you change them links, honestly.
Yeah. So Dave F451. Yeah, gee, Alex brought up another square watch. And Designer Taylor, yes, is confirming. Yes, it's a toolless link system there. Dingo Dave. Hi, Dingo Dave. Apparently it's hip to be square. And Ray saying, Red don't do art.
No.
I
just took it down again. He drew it last year, did he say?
Yeah, let me
drew this up. Oh.
Let me do it. Okay.
Yes,
I drew this up since last year.
Yeah.
So
ingenious.
I mean, some people in the chat are asking Designer tell you how much such a watch will cost, and maybe when we can expect to see that being launched. So if you feel comfortable letting us know, that's fine. But otherwise, we can just do a to be confirmed. Keep your eyes peeled, and if you let us know, we can obviously share that.
Watch this space. Designer Tilly, can I ask what movement's in your watch, please? What movement you use, if you don't mind? It's not. I take it it's not been launched yet, but this is just how far is the launch date? Or 3K likely. Oh, sorry, put it in the what he's put it here. There we go. 3K likely, fair for all the development. Well, yeah. I mean, you know, it don't seem, but it seems a fair price to me. I say La Jeu Pere. If I pronounced that right.
Yeah, great. Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah,
well,
I know people have got a problem with the square face, but I'll tell you, I quite like it, actually. I'm not just saying that. I think that, as I said before, that bracelet is an absolutely ingenious design.
I'd buy it just for the bracelet. I would buy it just for the bracelet. I'd take the
Hold on, this is bearing in mind, this is a guy that buys U-boat. So, you know, take it from there, guys.
What's wrong with U-boat?
What? Listen, Evil Knievel couldn't jump that. I'm telling you. the size of it. Look at it.
It's round. It's round. Look. It's round.
Look at
It's
the
round.
size of that. Look.
Round. Look at that. Genius.
That's
Round.
like a manhole cover.
Leave it alone.
Oh dear.
It'll come back.
So-
That'll be a classic. That will be a
paper-
classic. So,
Well, listen, designer, tell you, congratulations, my friend. I wish you best wishes for your design. Yeah, it's stick to it, T. Stick to it, TWA. Yeah, I wish you every success with it, mate. I say that bracelet is absolutely a ingenious design. If it, you know, especially the way you can remove those links just by pushing that a button, unbelievable. Was this Dr. Bob? He's saying that TW, you've been hanging out with Alex too long.
Oh dear God.
So guys, is anything in the chat? Any questions? Anything you want us to bring up before we'll be getting the photo very quickly? We'll be getting the photos this month. Okay. No,
Brilliant.
I say we wish you every success with it, my friend. Every success. So
Do let us know when you have more information to share, Design Atelier. That'd be great. We'd love to showcase the watch and share that.
yeah, and if you ever like, you know, feel that you wanted to come on and chat about the watch, please feel free. You know, drop us or drop Timmy a line. He can get in touch with us. We'd love to have you on and speak about your new design. Yeah, and just very quickly, guys, this is the guy. I think it was about 18 months, 2 years ago. That if you remember that Audemars Piguet had that competition that for the public to put forward their design for their watch face. Design Atelier put forward his design, and it was incredible. I tried to find it on his Instagram, but I couldn't find it, or where I was looking in the wrong place, I don't know. But this Design Atelier put forward a design for it, and yeah, so kudos to him. So, guys, anything else in the chat? Anybody questions? No, I say we've been going there for just over an hour and 15 minutes. Anything to add, Red, Alex?
No, I mean, it just how quickly this show has got. I mean, it didn't help the show not working at the beginning. We need to sort out these technical gremlins.
yeah.
But I think we could easily talk another couple of hours on this, and invariably we will do at some point. Maybe we'll do a part 2 next week to go over anything that we've missed. If you're in the chat and there was a brand that we haven't covered that you wanted us to talk more, please let us know in the comments as well, or in the chat. We'll do some research, bring up some pictures for next week's show as well, if we have time. So, and whilst you're doing that, guys, there's about 60 people watching us live, which is fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Just press the upvote button. That will be okay. So, although Ray says he's not going to upvote, no James Hess, no upvote. Fair enough, Ray. That's okay. But maybe, yeah, so please, otherwise, if you're not upset with James Hess's absence here, please press the upvote better. He will be back. He will be back.
And just to say that Tim Wright is already touting our guest that we're already asked to come on our show. So, Design Atelier, we asked first, so forget Tim Wright. But, yeah, the link is in the chat for Design Atelier, guys. If you want to check it out, here's the link. But much appreciated. Thank you for being here with us tonight. I'm on nearly an hour and 20 minutes. I'm, as I say, very quickly, I'm sorry about the beginning, guys. I don't know what went wrong at my end, obviously. But thank you so much for being here. Phil, once again, Phil, thanks for being here. Thanks very much, Alex. Thank you for being here, guys. Enjoy tomorrow, November the 5th. If you're out with a family or fireworks home, please be safe. Enjoy the night. And we'll see you next Monday, hopefully. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Thank you for being here.
Guys. Our American cousins, make sure you turn up and vote. It doesn't matter who you vote for. Just use your right and vote. You got the elections tomorrow. Hope it all goes well, guys.
Donald Trump. Who said that?
Wherever it is, just do your
Guys,
duty, civic duty. And
Thank
vote.
you so much. Thanks for being here. See you next week. Bye bye.